I'm so happy to see you. It's been too long.
I know, it's so good to be back. Thank you for having me.
You're not just back on the show, you're back in the city after 12 years of being a New Yorker. You made the move.
I finally made the move last year to LA.
And?
I like it.
Okay.
You know, I do. I really love having green space. I don't miss the city.
There's some, I feel like I saw something green today on my walk-in.
And therein lies the problem.
There you go. This takes place this is a prequel to the Quiet Place film.
Correct.
This is when the aliens arrive, and at least that feels like worse than what New York is on a day-to-day.
For sure. This film will remind New Yorkers about all the things that they complain about, and they will no longer complain about.
Yes. It can get a lot worse.
It can get way worse.
This is the third Quiet Place film. Did you see the first two in the theater?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's okay. I didn't either. I didn't mean to but it is like so fun. It's such a.
It is. I was too scared to see it in the cinemas.
Do you get scared?
I do. I much prefer doing the scaring than being scared.
Because you're you're very good at being scary.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of that.
I mean, because I saw us in the theaters, and I was very scared.
Yeah.
I did not care, and I'm glad I have a chance to say this face to face. I did not care for how you scared me.
Well, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, good. I look forward to it.
Yeah, so with this, I mean, the first ones I watched at home in the daylight, where I could pause when I got too scared. But what I loved about them when I watched them, I really did regret not watching them in the cinema, because they do lend themselves to the cinematic experience, you know, that sound immersion. And I could imagine what it would be like to watch it with a bunch of people and go through that cathartic experience together. So I encourage you all to see it.
No, please. We have to. Obviously, we're so appreciative of people who do a big press tour for a movie like this, and you have made so many stops for a film like this, and you came up with a very novel way to address the fact that your feet probably start hurting over the course of one of these press tours.
Yeah.
And whose idea was it to...
That was my hairstylist, Vernon Francois' idea.
Okay.
I was wobbling backstage, and he was like, look, there's a cart here. Just get on this, and I'll push you through. And I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm going to look like such a diva. And he was like, yeah, we'll record it and let the world know. So.
And let's let the world know. Let's take a look.
All the pretty girls walk like this, this, this.
You look like... It's like if Macy's had a Lupita like float.
That's
It's
what
like
it
coming
would
down,
look
yeah.
like. Oh, I love
So
that.
you have a movie coming up, Wild Robot, and you injured your vocal cords.
I did.
So what sort of, is it based on the difficulty of the voice or just too much of a voice?
Well, okay, so she's a robot, and she goes through this journey to finding, I guess, what we would call humanity, like empathy. And so at the start of the movie, I chose to do this very kind of like super positive voice, and it was like just not in my vocal register, which is a lot lower. And so I did it for way too long, over a number of days, and I got a vocal polyp. And so I lost my ability to speak, and my doctor put me on vocal rest, and I was on vocal rest for 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, because I really didn't want surgery. I was scheduled to have a surgery, and he said that 35% of people recover naturally, and I was so determined to be part of that 35%.
Yes.
And I did. I cured myself.
Congratulations. You did, you obviously, one of the problems is you are out in public every now and then. You went to a couple of concerts that had a great many people at them.
Yeah.
You went to see Beyonce, you went to see Taylor Swift.
I did.
And you had to wear a note that said, I am on a vocal rest.
Yeah. I made that at home.
Yeah, and then there's a button here for your Beyonce outfit.
I upgraded after a few months. I was like, I can get someone else to make me a button.
And so people would come over, and if they'd ask you a question, you would just sort of gesture?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because sometimes fans thought I was being rude because I wouldn't say anything. I'd just be like... So then I just thought, okay, let me let people know what's going on, and that way they'll have sympathy for me instead of hatred.
Don't you feel like you should sell those to give to girls before they go into a bar?
right?
And they can just like slowly take it out.
Yeah, it's good. That's really great.
I have a lot more to ask you. We'll be right back with Lupita after this.